Total half-wit. Radio presenters brutally jab Harry a painful stab, told him shut privileged trap. Radio presenters have hit back at Prince Harry's claims that quitting your job can help your mental health, telling the prince to shut his privileged trap. Prince Harry has come under fire for being out of touch after claiming that job resignations accelerated by the COVID-19 pandemic aren't all bad and should even be celebrated. He said many people around the world would have been stuck in jobs that didn't bring them joy, and this was the start of a mental health awakening. The Duke's comments came during a Q&A with Fast Company. He spoke in his role of Chief Impact Officer with Silicon Valley startup BetterUp. TalkRADIO hosts Mike Graham and Kevin O'Sullivan discussed the Prince's comments. Mr. Graham asked, "Have you ever thought about quitting your job because it doesn't bring you any joy?" Mr. O'Sullivan mockingly added, "Yeah, because of my mental health." "It would be alright if you had 30 million in the bank," Mr. Graham added. Mr. O'Sullivan said, "It's Prince Harry telling everyone that actually quitting a job could be a good thing. They call it the Great Resignation because all over the world, particularly in America and Britain, literally millions of people have quit their jobs because of the lockdowns and gave them a new perspective on life. Well, I would suggest that a lot of them are going to find out that the reason you have a job is to get money. Yes, and if you don't have any money, you're gonna find you have a lot more mental health problems than you did when you had a job and you had money. So thank you very much for your vital intervention, Your Royal Highness, but shuts your privileged trap." What the hell is he talking about? Furthermore, Prince Harry could soon run out of allies if he continues to damage the royal family, it has been warned. Earlier in the week, the Duke of Sussex revealed that he had cut ties with Saudi billionaire Mahfouz Mareh Mubarak bin Mahfouz, a year before the businessman was received an award from Prince Charles. He allegedly had concerns over the businessman's motives, who is noted as a supporter of the Prince's foundation and has donated significant amounts of money to restoration projects of particular interest to the Prince of Wales. Charles gave Mr. Mahfouz, who denies any misconduct, a CBE in 2016 during a Buckingham Palace ceremony. However, it was not published in the court circular, according to the Mirror. But Harry's comments could be seen as one-upmanship over his father as the royal rift between the prince and his family continues. The Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers said, "The Prince of Wales is caught between a rock and a hard place on how to deal with his son after so many recent and often hurtful outbursts towards the rest of his family." For while Prince Charles, according to those close to him, still loves and cares deeply for Prince Harry, there is a certain unease at how frequently and with such ease he seems to wade into his family's affairs. Another criticism is that Prince Harry's hyped memoir, set to be released next year, has the royal family shaking in their boots, according to a royal expert. The comments were made by Christopher Anderson, who recently released his book Brothers and Wives, dissecting the relationship between the Sussexes and the Cambridges. Anderson has been covering the royals since the 1970s and believes there is more drama in store for the firm in 2022. Specifically, he has raised the issue of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, the 70-year celebration of her reign, which will come just before Harry's book is published. Christopher speculates this will create issues over whether or not to invite the Sussexes. "I would imagine they are quaking in their boots, I know they are. The potential for calamity with the publication of that book is immense," he told Newsweek. He added, "And so I can see more chaos on the horizon and more hurt feelings. Meghan will come and she will bring Archie and Lily. The celebration will most likely see the royals gathered on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the Trooping the Colour. If Harry and Meghan Markle come with their 2 children, it would be the first time the royal family meets Lilibet, after she was born in June this year.